Every year we get young starting pitchers who take that next step and move towards ace status and really help their team when it may not have been expected. And that's what we're here for, to figure out who are 5 pitchers that are going to break out in 2025. Let's go! And as always, keep in mind, breakout means an ERA plus of over league average 100 from guys that have never been league average. Kicking off my number 5 guy, who doesn't love a lefty starter, DJ Herz from the Washington Nationals. What do I love about DJ Herz? 106 strikeouts in 88 innings last season. He's got good swing and miss stuff. You have to love to see that from the lefty. Also, his ERA was 4.16 last year, but his expected ERA, 3.26. So there was some batted ball, bad luck for Herz last season. So this could really, really help him smooth out those numbers and be a very productive starter in 2025. Now, what am I not loving about DJ Herz? Well, he's got to locate his changeup and his slider down in the zone more often. Too often, he was leaving it up in the zone. Those are the pitches that are going to get hit harder. That's where bad stuff is going to happen. Get it down, out of the zone, create more swing and miss, more soft contact, more effective pitches. As well, he could really increase the use of his curveball and tunnel it. That high fastball, that four-seam fastball mixed with the sweeping curveball. He had a lot of success last season with the curveball. It's surprising he threw it as little as he did, but I think more improved curveball usage or a little bit better usage of slider changeup, that 4-pitch mix could be really, really effective for Herz, especially if he can make a second pitch really fit with that fastball curveball combination. Our number 4 guy going to be from the Minnesota Twins starter, David Festa. Now, Festa had a very good season last year, but did get blown up in a few starts, so he's looking to rebound and get above league average. He's got a tremendous slider with a lot more vertical drop, unlike the traditional horizontal moving slider. His is more vertically moving, almost like a hard curveball, but with extra horizontal movement, if that makes sense, an in-between kind of pitch, almost slurvy if you want to call it that, but with a little bit more velocity. He's got great extension, especially getting out there with the fastball. That leads to more perceived velocity, making it look like he's throwing even harder than he actually is. So there's a lot to like with that mix for David Festa. Now for Festa, what's he got to improve? Well, he's got to locate that changeup down in the zone more often, as so many young pitchers have to learn how to do. And more importantly for him, he's got to kill some more speed on this. It's only about a 6-mile-per-hour difference between his fastball and changeup. That's not going to help him out very much. Got to kill the speed on the changeup. And he's got to learn how to pitch at target field. He was very, very effective on the road for the Twins, but at home, his ERA was over 6. So figuring it out at home, at target field would really, really help Festa moving forward. Let's see if he can break out in 2025. Number 3 is going to be Kyle Harrison for the San Francisco Giants. I really love the lefty in San Francisco. Love what Kyle Harrison brings, but he's got some things he needs to progress on if he's going to find success in 2025. What I love about Kyle Harrison, gets some great extension a la Festa. Great perceived velocity. He actually throws fairly hard, so the fact he can get that great extension really, really plays well for Kyle Harrison. He's got to figure out the arm angle, though. Tinkered with it last season between the 32-ish, 24-ish degrees that he was living. He's got to figure it out for a more consistent delivery, and that's the big thing for Kyle Harrison moving forward. He has to find that consistent release point and that consistent delivery if he's going to make any progress at all. That repeatable delivery over and over, that muscle memory is what Kyle Harrison is going to need to find success in the majors. He's also got to develop a third pitch. The fastball, the slider are very good. A changeup, a curveball, something. You can't live as a starter in the major leagues with only 2 pitches. If he doesn't improve that soon, he could end up in the back of the bullpen as a reliever because of the quality of those 2 pitches. But if he can figure out a third pitch, that's where starter stuff really hits home. And hopefully Kyle Harrison figures it out for the Giants in 2025. Number 2, Spencer Arrighetti of the Houston Astros. I hit really well on Hunter Brown last year. We're going back to Houston. They do very well with their pitching, developing quality starters. Spencer Arrighetti had some good starts from last year. Let's see if he can be another breakout guy for the Astros this season. His expected ERA is a half run lower than his actual ERA. So just like DJ Herz, a lot of bad luck in some of those starts for Arrighetti. And his curveball has a ton of horizontal movement, and it is an absolute weapon for Arrighetti. Hopefully he can really harness it and use it even more this season to make a lot more progress in 2025. What I don't love right now from Arrighetti, too many fastballs down the middle. -10 run value on pitches, middle. A lot of that was fastballs down the middle. He's got to get the ball up to tunnel it with that effective curveball. And that's the big thing that Arrighetti needs to make use of. He has to have more up, more down. Create that separation between high and low. Too many pitches sitting in the middle part of the zone, even outside and inside corner, but he's got to get something up and something down and create that separation, have a lot better tunneling, and if he can tunnel pitches more effectively up and down, it's just going to lead to that much more success, especially for his fastball and curveball combination. And my number one guy to break out, we're going back to the Baltimore Orioles, just like we saw with the hitters. How about a young starter who could really use the chance to make a jump and become an ace? And you almost forget he hasn't had a league average season yet. How about Grayson Rodriguez of the Baltimore Orioles? Guy I think has legit ace stuff. And let's see if he can put it all together in 2025. And what do you have to love about Grayson Rodriguez? His changeup is one of the best pitches in baseball. Some tremendous vertical drop on that changeup, and he has got a very effective fastball in terms of command and movement. So Grayson Rodriguez has a lot of the nice pieces. Fastball, changeup, command, fastball, changeup, location, gets a lot of soft contact. He's got the makings of putting together an ace-type season. But he's got to locate the breaking ball better. Whether it be a slider, whether it be a curveball, he's got to get those pitches down out of the zone more frequently and quit leaving too many mistake pitches in the middle of the zone. He can be cruising along through 4 or 5 innings, and one really bad breaking pitch tends to really set him off and ends a really good start in a poor way. So Grayson Rodriguez really needs to find that breaking ball to match that fastball changeup combination. And let's be honest, he's got to stay healthy. If he can put together a full season of health, he has the ability to be a true ace. He's only had about 45 starts in his big league career to this point, spread out over 3 seasons. But if he can get to 30 starts this season, show some proper health, I think he has a huge opportunity to take a big step and become a true ace in this game. So I've got Grayson Rodriguez as my number 1 pitcher to break out in 2025. Make sure you guys comment down below who you think is going to break out in the pitching ranks this season. Could be a starter, could be a reliever. Let me know in that comment section down below. As always, I greatly appreciate all your guys' support. There's been a ton of it here on 3 Up, 3 Down of late. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel. Greatly appreciate all your guys' support. Until next time, take care, everyone.